Before we get started, I am not the principal. Our principal is here, and she's a wonderful lady, and we're very blessed to have her. This is Terry Requa. I'd like to thank the Masons, and I'd also like to kind of build a little bit on what Mr. Groves said earlier. It must be very difficult for all of our recipients to stand up here and be talked about and lauded. I personally have never experienced such a thing, but I would encourage all of you on this night, to all recipients, all the teachers and students, enjoy it, embrace it, savor it. You've earned it. There are going to be times where life is hard and you're down. Remember this evening, you've all done an outstanding job. Before we, as I found out who the winners of our award were, they were nominated by teachers and then voted on by teachers. And as soon as I said, I would like some quotes, some anecdotes, or some words about all three of these individuals, and my email lit up. It looked like Facebook. I mean, they were all there right away. And before I start talking about their accomplishments, I want to give a quote that Jim Valvano, the the late coach of the North Carolina State National Championship basketball team in 1983, said this: "They may remember what you said. They may remember what you did, but they'll never forget the way you made them feel." And as I got these quotes, it was quite impressive on what effect that you have had on people. I'd like to start with Gracey Hickman, our 8th grade student of the month. Gracey has an incredible work ethic. She's an outstanding student in all areas. She's in honors math and honors literature. She never struggles with the subject. Every single teacher from 6th to 8th grade was open to give comments. Every one of them has, in some way or another, stated that she is their favorite and that they would adopt her. Gracey can do it all. Gracey was an aide in Mr. Hiron's class for math. And a lot of times an aide is someone who's achieved all of their academic skills, and they use it sometimes as not a coach, but a time to work on their own homework or do that type of thing. Gracey was not that way at all. In fact, Mr. Hiron stated that he has 2 young ladies that Gracey chose to work with that have gone above and beyond where he thought they were going to be, and it was because Gracey Hickman. She came in on the first day and looked for people to help. That's very impressive for an 8th grade young lady. She has been an inspiration to the kids in that class and an excellent role model, and I think that says a lot. She's an excellent athlete, excels at basketball, volleyball, and track. And some of her teammates and coaches stated things like this: she is gifted but not cocky. She's a great leader but not bossy. Okay? The consummate teammate. I don't even know if that girl knows what the word consummate means, but she says she's the best teammate ever. She is an incredible individual who strives for perfection in all that she does. And I think one of my favorite quotes was real simple. It just simply said, Gracey Hickman, class. Ladies and gentlemen, our 8th grade female student of the year is Gracey Hickman. Our 8th grade boy, Tanner Hall, another one that they all loved, consistently comes to class with an amazing attitude. He puts everything he has into everything that he does. And this quote comes from Mrs. Dietrich, and it says a lot about this young man. I think the thing that sets him apart from other kids his age is that he never sees adversity. He loves any challenge and looks at it as a way to make himself better. He also walks into math class each day and says, "Come on, Dietrich, give it to me. Give me your toughest problem." Which I think is really sick, but if someone is struggling, he is the first person by their side. He is always looking to help and advocate for someone who needs it. Mrs. Brown, his literacy teacher, looked at me and said, I can't explain it. A lot of people have intelligence on the inside, but Tanner has the ability to perceive not only what's inside, but everything that's around him and pass that on to other people. He is a wonderful teammate and excellent athlete, leads by example, and he's really cool. When things are tough, we look to Tanner. He played football, basketball, and is becoming a golfer. And then the last quote that I had for you was, my most impressive moment is that when I see Tanner, he goes out of his way to see that I am having a good day, and what can he do for me? And that was what a teacher said. So, ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding individual, Tanner Hall. I'm going to have them introduce their